Alright, YouTube, we back with another video. I did quite a few things since the last video I made. Granted, I haven't even uploaded the last few videos I made, but everything will get uploaded in, in order. So right now we're sitting in Best Buy's parking lot. That's where I do a lot of my testing and stuff like that. But since the last video, I think the last one I did was my voltage drop after I did my big three. Since then I have deleted my lead acid battery up front, and I have installed it's either 35 amp hours or 40 amp hours of Ying Long lithium in the back. So that is all my car is running on right now, is that 35 or 40 amp hours. I'm gonna just call it 35 just because I don't remember, so we're just gonna say 35 amp hours. And I've been doing a lot of research. I was gonna buy an alternator for this car, but then I remembered that I still had my Mechman 240 from my 05 Impala that had just basically been sitting for 5 or 6 years. So I dug that out of storage and I got to looking at it, and everything looked like it was going to line up. So I got out today and I pulled my old alternator out and I put them side by side, and sure enough, it fit. So right now I'm rocking a Mechman 240 and that 35 amp hours of Ying Yang lithium, my two Sundown XV212s, and my American base VFL 150.1 that does 2900 at 1 ohm. That's currently wired down to half ohm. So we're gonna give you a quick little walk around, but I do want to show you I'm sitting at 14.8 and the car is hot, so I have been driving it. So that is my hot voltage. When it was cold, when I first put it in, I'm not gonna say it was cold outside, it was a little chilly, but it started up at 15.2. But with that alternator, I just threw the stock belt back on, so I have to go get a belt that's a ½ inch shorter, because it is slipping a little bit, especially once you put a load on it. You can kind of hear it. It might be hard to hear in the video, but it does slip a little bit. So I know that's killing a little bit of my power, but for right now, man, not having to spend $600 on an alternator, I'm super excited, because now I can take some of that money, upgrade my mids and highs, and maybe a couple other things, and not have to worry about buying another alternator. But I am going to go to, I was looking at JS alternators, and they sell a regulator that charges at 15.8, 15.9, and it's only recommended for lithium. So if I could get that in there, I think it's only 60 bucks. So if I can get that in that alternator and get my voltage up that much higher, then I shouldn't have any issues once I go to throw that 8K in here. So we're gonna give you a quick little walk around. I'm not gonna show you under the hood because the way I deleted my battery is kind of janky, so I don't want nobody coming at me for that. So the two X12s, I've got the 35 amp hour of Ying Yang. I can never say that right, so excuse me, Ying Long. And then I've got dual runs of OFC to a sky high fuse holder, which the cover doesn't fit with the lugs on there, which is highly annoying. But it is what it is. So I got 2 runs of OFC hot, two runs of OFC ground, running to my dual inputs on my American base amp. So that's now on the side of the box instead of where the lithium is now. So yeah, we're gonna give you a quick little demo. I'll give you an outside demo because a couple people were asking for it, and now that I can hold my voltage, I'm a lot more comfortable doing that. Today has been really the first day that I've been able to play the subs for a while without having to worry about my voltage, and they get a little stinky. I'm hoping it's the new one just burning off some of the excess glue, but I guess time will tell. So without further ado, I know I dragged this intro out for almost 5 minutes now, but I'm gonna make it worth it, and we're gonna give you a demo. So That's gonna be the song I'm gonna play. I'm only gonna play one song just because I don't want to cause any issues. I don't want to see cops, nothing like that. So that's the song. I'm not gonna say the name. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. And yeah, let's get into it. My deck distorts at 36. We're at 35. So here we go, YouTube. Trump is not happy with me. That's all I'm gonna give you right now, because one of them subs, if not both of them, is getting a little stinky. So I might have went overboard when I grabbed that 8K. Granted, you know, I don't have to push the whole 8K out of it, but I do want to upgrade subs in the future, whether I get 2 more of these or just go bigger. So that 8K might not see this car for a little bit, especially depending on if these subs keep getting stinky. So if this amp does 2900 at 1 ohm at 14.4 and it's wired to half ohm at, you know, my voltage drop is, once that alternator catches up, you know, 13.5, 14, you know, it holds pretty consistent. It drops there a little bit into the 12s, but I feel like that's from the belt slipping. So if these subs keep getting stinky, then that 8K might not see this car for a little bit. And if they do keep getting stinky, I might just send that 8K back and spend that money elsewhere, or put that money back in savings, because I've kind of spent a lot of money on this car within the last month. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think, YouTube. I know it was a longer video, a lot of it was talking, but I gave you a little bit of outside flex, and I promise you there will be more videos on this car. I'm going right now to AutoZone to get me a 1/2 inch shorter belt, and I'm gonna throw that on right before I go to work. And then yeah, like I said, drop it down in the comments what you like, what you don't like, and yeah, we out, YouTube.